when we wrapped up the last video, I was getting, where's my pen? 700 bill a day. After we got those last upgrades, it shot up to 1.2 trill, and that was just off the modules. So, what's up, fam? All clouded here. Another update. So what's changed in this week? So we got some milestones. Oh, that's probably not the best way to view it. What's the best way to view it? Go down here. So we picked up this here, 14, which I needed, and I'll show you soon. I still haven't done this one. We did this one, and I still haven't done this one. So I'll do, that tier. I'll do that tier sometime this week, but there's also changes into the coin that we're earning on tier 7 and 8. So if we go to, scroll up here, so I'm on 19 trill because I spent most of this week, so my coins almost doubled from my lifetime. So my lifetime was at, I think, maybe 11 last week. It's now almost doubled. I've almost earned my entire lifetime in the course of a week. So what has differed? To be honest, not that much. But if we have a look here, we can see clearly the workshop's different. Because at the moment, I'm just doing blender runs. Now, the reason why I'm doing blender runs is because I basically worked out that I was getting around the difference between doing blender runs to 2 devo runs and then an overnight one was somewhere around 10 to 20% coin difference. Now, 10 to 20% is huge, but then you have to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? So I decided I'd spec out, I'd just jump straight into Blender, and then I'll start crunching some numbers. So when crunching some numbers and figuring out why I feel like the juice isn't worth the squeeze, put something on in the background, is because basically it comes down to a couple things. So in order to get, actually that's kind of distracting me. So in order to get my runs to perform better, I need a couple things. So I'm basically spawn capping, so we'll put this here as a note. I'm basically hitting spawn cap. So there's a couple ways with devo. It's completely different, or devo with no wall compared to wall. There's a lot more different stuff you have to focus on. So basically I started spawn capping, and I'd need to trim away more basics faster. So I need more damage. Now I found that I didn't really need much EHP, but if I wanted to do only 2 devo runs, but I did find that if I wanted to, go further, I'd need EHP. So for damage, I could either look at a couple options. I could either do more thorns. The problem is that the thorns is based on research, and I don't want to go too far. I'd have to do a little bit more digging around. Or just raw damage from bullets. So there's nothing wrong with damage. You'll never go wrong with it. But I just felt like I'd spec out of it and I'll just reassess it. So what we can do is we can look at my previous history of last week. So all of these runs here, every single one of them, they're all done orb, devo, and then doing blender inside. Like, I never spec out, I'm not wasting gems on doing that. But this time for this coming up tournament, so this is last weekend, I ended up getting 16th, almost 500 runs. With the extra coin and stuff that I got, I managed to go 648. This is the last one. Bracket was a bit harder, but it is what it is. So I've still got to do a tournament. Normally I do a tournament before posting an update, but because we have Z's, I'm going to use those first and then try to do a run and see where we get to. So if we look over here, we might notice something different. This is just farming mods. We might notice this. So why would I be using this instead of this? Well, it's because if we go to our ultimate weapons, we managed with the milestones and a milestone pack, we managed to get this down here. So if you notice the cooldowns, it's pretty obvious that this goes 2 times for every one of these. Now I'm still testing at the moment to see, you know, how it goes. So far it's looking like worse coins than just running a multiverse nexus, even with the penalty. But you know, I'll still feel it out. What it is good for is unplugging protectors in that. So we do have a card event, I think. Do we? Yep. So we might as well use some gems and pull some cards. What would be good would be getting this at least to yellow. What else would we need? And I mean, obviously these other ones like wave skip and that. And I think because of the milestone runs that I did, I can now unlock this. So we might be lucky. So what do we reckon? We'll do a couple thousand. I really should spend all of the gems on it, but I think we got the attack speed last week. Ah, there we go. Damage. Got it. So now they should, I think they should are all yellow. So we hopefully get some more 5 stars. Be good if we get package chance. Oh, enemy balance. I don't know if did I have this last time? I think it's only a cash bonus. Oh, we've got a package chance one. Hopefully get package chance to 5 star. What do we have left for the event? Let's have a look, see, eh? Ah, that's it. All done. So if we go to modules, so this one's out of the question because I really need 4. I'm not going to get 4. I need one of those, one of these, 2 of those, one of those, which I kind of want to try. I kind of want to try this because at the moment, basically, once my wall dies, the run's over. And don't really know anything else. So we'll see what we can get. Bruh. Is that what we're after? Nah, that's landmine. Death penalty. How many of those did I need? Oh, I needed one more. Oh, one more and it goes ancestral. Damn. This one? Black hole digester. Damn. Really having a bad run, eh? Come on. Harmony conductor. Fine, not even one wormhole redirector. Come on. Well. And that's all she wrote. So pretty much no luck there. Nothing really that good. Well, not for my core modules. Research. Let's have a look at where we're at for research. So the cell bonus is coming along good. Being in Blender, I can now have these on 3 of them on 3, maybe every other day. I get a 4th one. Still working on that lab speed. I did pick up another wall thorns, so I'll leave that in for a bit. I'm going to take this one here to 20. And I didn't even know this was a thing, which made me do my milestone runs. So I saw another video from someone else and they were talking about unlocking it for an event, and I didn't even know that was a thing. So I asked in the Discord, how do you unlock that? And somebody said whatever tier it was, I think 14 or 13 or something. So that's when I started doing the milestone run so I can unlock it. So that one's going to be handy. If we look at the history, I think 18th was last week. So if we're here, so we picked up, I don't know, about here. So we got the last auto perk, wall fort, I think we took it to 15. Then started getting back into re-roll shards and everything like that, cell bonus. There's a couple wall health in there, and that's just fillers in between different researches and stuff. You can see because the labs are so short and fast. We finished the black hole coin bonus, and then swapped out the mission shards so that I could get the demon mode. Then once we finish this, because I'm probably not going to put anything else into it, that's when we'll go back to modules. So that's pretty much where my research is looking. I don't really know what much else to say. I think basically what I want to do this week, do a couple milestone runs, but I also want to keep testing how we have this and the partial sync, and see if we want to put the multiverse back on. See, we'll figure it out. We'll see what works best. But I probably need to get a bit of EHP so that I can, if I do a tier 8 run, I'm basically getting, for tier 8, it's about 11-hour run. For tier 7, we're somewhere around 12 plus hours, depending on how many skips go through. So I'm kind of bouncing in between, depending on the schedule and that, but I wouldn't mind going tier 8 at 12 hours. What's holding me back in Blender is EHP. So I'll have to pick up some labs. maybe some enhancements, and that's pretty much my plan for the week. And then obviously any stones I get, I'll probably have to start bringing this up. So I'll probably have to pick up a couple of those, and then if I want to take this down, depending on how this week's testing goes, I will probably save up if we stay in partial sync, or if we go back to using the NVM, then doesn't matter, we can just pick them up as we go. So that's it for the week, and we'll see you guys next time.